Today we are going to study chapter 2, that is polynomials. So you have already studied in the 8th standard about the algebraic expression, isn't it? So in algebraic expression you studied about the constant, variables, the name known as terms. You already known about it. So today we are going to study, we are just going to recall the term known as constant. So already know it, but just will recall it. What do you mean by constant? It is a fixed value. Constant means it's a fixed value. So number which is having a fixed value. For example, so how many fingers do you have in your hands? 10 fingers, isn't it? It's a fixed number. So if any object is having a fixed value is known as a constant student. So for example 2, 3, 5 in your class, how many students are there? 50 students are there, isn't it? So 50 is known as a constant term. Next, the term known as variables. What do you mean by variables? Symbols which do not have a fixed value. If particular object, so we doesn't know that its fixed value, then it is known as variables, children. So you might have heard Kavya's age is 6x time his father's age. So there we don't know what is her father's age, isn't it? So we are representing it by the variables x, y, z, p, q, r. All the alphabets are known as variables. So you all know about now constant and variables, isn't it? Now we are going to study the topic known as polynomials. What do you mean by polynomials? Polynomials is an algebraic expression which consists of variables, constant, and the power of the variable must be whole numbers only. So you have to remember, children, polynomials means it's an algebraic expression which consists of variables. Variables means x, y, z, p, q, r, etc. Constant means it's the numbers, the fixed numbers. And the power of the variables must be whole numbers. This point you have to know. The power of the variables must be whole numbers. See here, for example, I have written one algebraic expression x cube minus 2x square plus 3x plus 6. So here the here the power is 3. 3 means 3 is a whole number, isn't it? So here also power is 2. That is also whole number. X. Now only x, if they give its power is 1, so it's also whole number. So see the next equation, y cube minus 2, y cube, variable power is a whole number. If the variable power is a whole number, then it is known as a polynomial, children. Types of polynomials based on the numbers of terms. So based on the number of terms, you have studied already about the monomial, binomial, trinomials, isn't it? So what do you mean by monomial? What do you mean by monomial term? So the algebraic expression, only one algebraic expression if it is there means we will consider it as a monomial term. For example, x square, it's only a one algebraic expression, isn't it? So the one algebraic expression terms are known as a monomial terms. So next we will study about the binomial terms. What do you mean by binomial? So the two algebraic expression, if it is there means it's known as a binomial term. Say two algebraic expression x and y. So x plus y, here two algebraic expressions are there. So it is known as a binomial terms. In the same way, what do you mean by trinomial? Trinomial, the name only indicate, tri means 3, isn't it? So trinomial term means 3 algebraic expression, if it is there means we'll call it as a trinomial terms, students. So for example, a plus by square plus cz cube. So it's a trinomial terms. 1, 2, 3 terms are there, correct? So it's a trinomial. Okay, next. See, children, here. Consider an algebraic expression 2x minus 3. So here the coefficient of x, if they ask, we have already studied this in 8th standard. So here they have asked the coefficient of x. If they ask coefficient of x, we have to close the x value. What is remaining here? 2, isn't it? The coefficient of x is 2. In the same way, the next example, this coefficient of x value, to find a coefficient of x value, it's important for 1 mark, children. So it may come for filling the blanks. See, check the next one. The coefficient of x in x square minus x plus 7 is dash. X square minus x plus 7 is our algebraic expression. Here they have asked the coefficient of x. So coefficient of x is minus 1, correct? So this is important for 1 mark. Exercise 4.1, first exercise of the polynomial. See, check your textbook, children. Which of the following algebraic expressions are polynomials and write the reasons. Here they have given some of the algebraic expressions. We have to find whether it's a polynomial or not. How to find the algebraic expressions are polynomial or not? So I have already explained you. Polynomials means we have to check it. It's a constant, it's a variable, or if the power of the variable should be whole number, isn't it? Then only it's considered as a polynomial. So check here. First question we'll consider now. First question is 4x square minus 3x plus 7. Is it a polynomial or not? How to check it? So here constant is there, variable is there, and for variable whole number power is there, isn't it? 2 is considered as a whole number. Yes, it's a polynomial. X power 1 is also considered as a polynomial. Variable, if they give, its power should be whole number, children. So then only it is considered as a polynomial. Yes, the given algebraic expression is a polynomial because the variable's power is 2, another variable power is nothing is there, means it's 1. 2 and 1 is a whole number. That's why 4x square minus 3x plus 7 is considered as a polynomial. See, check the second question there. In the second question, y square plus root 2. Y square plus root 2 they have given. We have to find whether it's a polynomial or not. So here, if we want to find the given algebraic expression is polynomial or not, means we have to know its variable power should be whole number, correct? So here variable is y, its power is 2. 2 is a whole number or not? Yes, of course it's a whole number. So 2 is a whole number, that's why y square plus root 2 is a polynomial. Check the third question, children. So here they have given the algebraic expression as 3 root t plus t into root 2. So root value if they have given for the variable means, what do you mean by root? Root, how you will write it in the index form? So square root means its value is actually 1 by 2, isn't it? So you will write it as 3 is equal to t power 1 by 2 plus t root 2. So for a constant term, if you get any powers, then no need to find. So you have to check the variable's power, children. So here the variable is t, its power is half. Whether it is a whole number or not. Whole number means it starts from 0 to infinity, isn't it? Half is not a whole number. So therefore, this given the given algebraic expression is not a polynomial. 3 root t plus t root 2, it is not a polynomial because the power of the variable is half and half is not a whole number. See, write the root x in index form. So this one I am explaining just to understand the previous problem, third problem. So because in third problem their variable they have given it as root x, correct? So square root means its value is 2, its power is 2, correct? So how we will write it in the index form? So it's a square root. Square means its power is 2, tooth root, isn't it? So we'll write it as x power 1 by 2. So in the same way you have studied about the cube root also. So cube root means we'll write here cube, isn't it? Cube root of x. So cube root of x, how we will write it in the index form? So in the same way, x power 1 by 3. If here 3 they give, it's third root, isn't it? So we'll write it in the index form 1 by 3. In the same way, if they give fourth root, we'll write it in the index form as x power 1 by 4. Same way. If they give 8th root, x power 1 by 8, etc. So I hope you cleared this form, how to write the square root or cube root or fourth root in the index form. So check the fourth question. The fourth question is y plus 2 divided by y. They have given the algebraic expression as y plus 2 divided by y. So we have to find whether the given algebraic expression is polynomial or not. So here they have given as y is power is 1, correct? So here the whole number power is 1, and in the same way next one 2 by 1, 2 divided by y. So 2 divided by y means you have studied about the exponents. So what exponent you have studied? Here I have written, see, a power minus 1 is equal to 1 by a. Exponential form you have studied, right? So in the place of a they have written here the variable as y. So it's in the form 1 by y. 1 by y, how we will write it as a power form? 1 by y means y power minus 1. That's what I wrote here. Y plus 2 into this 1 by y, I have written it as y power minus 1. So here the power of y is minus 1. Whether minus 1 is a variable or not? No, it's not a variable. So here we have got a minus 1. Minus 1 is not a whole number. Therefore, y plus 2 divided by y, it's not a whole number. Sorry, it's not a polynomial. Check the fifth question, children. So here in the fifth question, they have given it as, here the variables are different. X they have given, y they have given, t they have given. X power is 10, y power is 3, t power is 50. So, is it a polynomial or not? X power 10 plus y power 3 plus t power 50 is a polynomial or not? We have to check it now. So, is it a polynomial? Yes, of course, because here the powers are whole number. 10 is also whole number, 3 is also whole number, 50 is also whole number. And here they have given different variables. 3 variables they have given. If they give 3 different variables also no problem, and its powers are also whole number. Therefore x power 10 plus y power 3 plus t power 50 is a polynomial. Okay. Next come to the next topic. So next thing, very important children this is. So this question may ask for 1 mark, fill in the blanks. It is important for 10th standard also. So it's simple. So you can get marks easily here. What is the degree of the polynomial? So they may give any polynomials they will give. So we have to see here. First I'll explain what do you mean by degree of the polynomial. It is the highest power of the variable in a polynomial. So we have to check the variables and its degree. So which is having a highest degree. So highest power, that is known as a degree of the polynomial. See, check the example. It's very important children. It's easy also. You can score 1 mark around. See, x square minus 4x power 3 plus 5x minus 1. So this algebraic expression they have given 5x square minus 4x power 3 plus 5x minus 1. So here what you have to do? You have to check the variable's power. So this variable power is 2. This variable power is 3. This variable power is nothing is there means 1. Which is the highest power here? So highest power is 3, isn't it? So x square minus 4x cube plus 5x minus 1. This algebraic expression, in this algebraic expression, the degree of the polynomial is 3. Highest power is 3. Therefore, the degree of the polynomial is 3. See children, here I have written some polynomials and we have to write its degree. So because it's important for 1 mark, so just for understanding I have written here. First polynomial you check out. 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7x in the given polynomial. So we have to write the degree. So what do you mean by degree of the polynomial? We have to check the highest power of the polynomial. So highest power is, first variable's power is 3, another variable power is 2, then another variable power is 1. So which is the highest degree here? So x power 3, 3 is the highest degree, isn't it? So here the degree of the polynomial is 3. In the same way, let's check the second algebraic expression. The second algebraic expression is 4 minus y square. In 4 minus y square, we have to check the variable power. So here only one variable is there, that is y. Its power is 2. So what is the degree of the polynomial here? So it's 2, correct? Okay. So then check the third question. So third question is, third algebraic expression they have given it as 5t minus root 7. So 5t, t is a variable, its power nothing is there means 1. So its degree is 1. In the same way here 3. So 3 means here they have given which degree. So nothing is there means here degree is 0, isn't it? So x if I take and x power 0 means its value is 1. So it's 3 into 1 is 3, correct? So that's why here a power 0, you have studied about the exponent. A to the power 0, its value is 1. In the same way, x to the power 0 means its value is 1. So here degree nothing is there means, so the degree of the given number is 0. See, the algebraic expressions I have written and we have to find its coefficients. So first algebraic expression check out. 2 plus x square plus x. Here the coefficient of x is dash. How to find the coefficient of x? So here where is x? X is here. So here if we close the x value, what is remaining? Only 1, isn't it? So that's why the coefficient of x is 1. Next, coefficient of x square, we have to find this for the same algebraic expression. We have to find, children, now coefficient of x square. So x square is here. So again x square you have to close. If you close x square, what is remaining value? So nothing is there means value is 1, correct? So coefficient of x square is also 1. Okay. Check the next algebraic expression now. 2 minus x square plus x. Here also we have to find the coefficient of x. So coefficient of x, if you close, what is remaining value? Nothing is there means value is 1. So coefficient of x is, here the coefficient of x is 1. Coefficient of x is 1. In the same way, the coefficient of x square if you close, the coefficient of x square is minus 1. Okay, check the third question. The third question is pi by 2 x square plus x. So in this equation, so same way, coefficient of x we have to find, children. The coefficient of x is, nothing is there means its value is 1, correct? So coefficient of x is 1 and coefficient of x square, close x square, what is remaining value? Pi by 2. So write on pi by 2. In the same way, last one, root 2x minus 1. So in the root 2x minus 1 algebraic expression, so coefficient of x is, coefficient of x, close x, what is remaining? Root 2. So coefficient of x is root 2 and coefficient of x square is not there here. So nothing is there, they have not given the x square value, so put dash there. See here, write a binomial of a degree 35. So this question is there in the textbook exercise. Check, students, important also for 1 mark. So in this question, so 2 things they have asked. You have to read the question properly. Write a binomial degree 35. The variable degree should be 35. That is one condition. And the one more condition is the algebraic expression should be binomial. Binomial means what? It should have a 2 algebraic expression, 2 terms should be there. So then only it's considered as a binomial. So any number you can, any variables you can take, any algebraic expressions you can take, but that algebraic expression should be binomial. That is one condition. And one more condition is its degree should be 35. So here I have taken, see, 2x plus 5y power 35. So here 2 terms are there, so it's a binomial. And its y power degree I have taken it as 35. So degree also, maximum degree is 35. So therefore we have written the example for binomial of degree 35. Okay. Now check the next question. Next question is, which is the degree of constant polynomial? So we have to find, children, the constant polynomial. We have studied about the exponents. A power 0 is always 1. Isn't it? It's constant term. So 0 is a degree of constant polynomial. For example, I have written here one example I have taken. 3x to the power 0. So x to the power 0 in the form of exponential form a to the power 0. A to the power 0 is always 1. So 3, write it as it is. X to the power 0 value is 1. 3 into 1 is 3. It's a constant number. So constant means we know particular number. We have studied now itself. So 3 is a constant polynomial. So degree of the polynomial is 0. So check student exercise 4.1. So in that, I am going to teach you the fifth one. So Roman number 5. Classify the following as a linear, quadratic and cubic polynomials. Classify the following as a linear, quadratic and cubic polynomials. This is the third one in the exercise 4.1, third questions. So we have already completed everything here, exercise. So the last exercise is remaining under 4.1. So here you have to remember, children, you should know linear equation means, linear polynomial means it's algebraic expressions having a degree 1, children. Quadratic polynomials means its highest degree should be 2. Cubic means its highest degree should be 3. So they have given there, check your textbook. In the textbook they have given 7 algebraic expressions. We have to classify them, very important. So this question many times we have asked for 3 marks. Aram you can get 3 marks here. So here the main thing you have to know is the degree of the polynomial. Based on the degree you have to classify the linear, quadratic and cubic polynomial. See, check here. 1 plus x. 1 plus x here, x variable is x, its power is 1, correct? So it's belongs to linear polynomial. And 3t, 3t means t power 1. T power 1 means it's also its algebraic expression having highest degree is 1 and it belongs to linear polynomial. And check here, I have classified already. In the textbook they have given many things, you just try out. And x square plus x. So here the highest degree is 2. So it's a quadratic polynomial. So here also y plus y square plus 4. Here the highest degree is how much? 2. So 2 belongs to quadratic polynomial. So here r square. Square means its degree is 2. So if the degree is 2 means it's considered as a quadratic polynomial. And cubic polynomial means if the degree is 3, then those algebraic expressions are belongs to cubic polynomial. So check the expression here, x minus x cube. So cube is there, the degree is 3, so that this algebraic expression belongs to cubic polynomial. And the last one, 7x power 3. 7x power 3, here the variable contains degree 3, so that this algebraic expressions belongs to cubic polynomial, very important for 3 marks.